How do guys? Welcome back to Geeks of the Realm. Now this is a bit of a strange video because I have ordered something from Facebook, okay, one of the selling sites on Facebook, and I'm trying to make an army up and I don't have time to paint all the stuff I have, okay, at the moment. So I'm seeing if there is specific models that I'm wanting for an army that's painted to what looks like a great standard, okay, at least my standard or even better. That's what I'm wanting. Otherwise there's no point in me buying it because I can paint it myself when I get time. Anyway, I've been playing a few different systems now, game systems, for a long time, and one of the ones I really wanted to get into was Lord of the Rings. I love the movies, absolutely beautiful. In fact, there you go, we've got a Middle Earth map over there. I've read the books, I've watched all, it's just great, okay. And when I sort of talk to people in my local area about sort of what games to play, and some of them were playing Lord of the Rings, and I started to ask questions about it, going, okay, well, give us some ideas, you know, what's the game system like, you know, what's the rules like, and everything I've been told, it's the most comprehensive game system out there. You have books upon books upon books, rules upon rules upon rules. So I went, right, okay, well, I'm interested, let's have a look. I looked at the models. The models are a little bit smaller than what we sort of tend to play with. We go for like 32 mil models, 28 mil. These are supposed to be 28 mil, but they are a little bit smaller, a bit thinner, but they're really detailed. So okay, no problem, I'll have a look. So I'd looked through, so I went and bought the Fellowship of the Ring, which is just over there on top there with the stand. I bought the Goblin Town box set, and then I bought the Pelennor Fields box set. And I had a look through and I went, okay, I quite like these. I'm not really an evil person or evil army person to play. It doesn't interest me much. So I thought, what do I like? I love dwarfs. Everybody knows that. So everything I play tends to be dwarfs. So I went, right, okay, let's go. So I bought dwarfs. I went and bought the Erebor dwarfs, the Khazad-dûm dwarfs, the Erebor Reclaimed, Thorin's Company, and I just basically went, I'm just going to play dwarf, every dwarf army there is. So then I decided I really like the Goat Riders and Dane on his piggy, but the Forge World, now they're expensive, and the models, some of the models, I'm not a big fan of Finecast, I must admit. Okay, I'm not a big fan of that. It's not a nice medium for me to paint on, but Forge World do some nice models, and this was one of them. So I started off getting some Iron Hill dwarfs. Then one of my I've been trying to get hold of Dane and on his piggy and on foot for a long time, and I saw her on Facebook on the buy and selling site of the Hobbit, I think it was, or Middle Earth Facebook one. There was a guy on there called Michael Lyons, so shout out to Michael Lyons for this. He had Dane mounted and on foot, and the paint job on the pictures looked awesome. Absolutely brilliant. It just looked really nice to go with what I've got anyway. So I sent him a message saying, right, I'll take them. I didn't bother haggling or anything like that. I just said, I'll take them. So I bought them straight away. So he sent me it. Okay, and I received it today. Fragile, please take care. A very nice touch. So I like it. Okay, came in a nice box. I handed it obviously by the post, signed for, which is perfect, because a lot of things when I sell stuff on Facebook, I always make sure it's first class recorded. I always take a picture of the tracking details and I send the picture to the client, just so basic peace of mind really. And also I do videos of me packing them up and send it to people, because I like to do a lot of trade on there as well, because I've got that much stuff. Alright, so he sent me this, and then I got chatting to him, okay, and he said he's got some more Iron Hills, so I'm interested in them obviously. He's got a ballista. Now I've got a ballista already painted. I don't have a base for it yet, but I do have a ballista that's painted. So I was talking to him about it, and he said, "Oh, well, he's a commission painter." Oh, that's good. That's good to know. So hopefully these will be up to a good standard. The pictures did it justice, I could say. I just need to see what they are like in real life. So I said to him, "Would you mind me doing an unboxing on the channel?" And he said, "No, please do." So we started talking. Then he had a look at the channel and some nice comments back from him. So thank you very much, Michael. But then he said, "Oh, I'm a bit worried now." I said, "There's nothing to be worried about. So you don't need to worry, mate. I'm hopefully going to do you a good justice for this. I must say, the packaging, okay, there's no rattling, okay. I'm giving it a little rattle. There's no rattling. It doesn't seem to be anything moving in there. So that's a good start, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the angle of the camera so you can see where it's we open it, and hopefully we'll see some really good miniatures. I have no doubt, to be fair. So let's get cracking. Right, so here we go. Let's get this open. So I'm going to use my big knife here. Get it into the sides. Just get it into there. And there we go. So he must have a cat. He must have a cat. Or he's managed to find a box somewhere. So there we go, nicely taped. Still nothing's moving around in it. So open from here where it says like a cat. Very, very well packaged. There's lots of packaging. Lots of packaging. That looks like a model as well. A model there. And yeah, he's packaged it all out. So it's very, you know, very well packaged. There's a lot of bubble wrap gone in there. So don't imagine there's anything wrong with them because of the amount of packaging there was in there. Okay, let's get these open. So let's open the first one. Oh, this is the one on foot. Dane on foot. Oh no, we have got it's alright, we've got glue, but there we have him, Dane on foot. So he does have his hammer has fallen off it, but that's alright. Bit of glue will fix that. The base is very nice. You can see we've got, you can't really see, I have to get to, we'll have to invest in another camera, but there's actually on here leaves, so he's cut out some leaves and stuck on there, so it's a very nice base. You know, he's got his helmet on there. The paint job, it's not a bad paint job. I like the I don't like my dwarfs to be shiny. The Iron Hill dwarfs, I like them to be very dull, like dark metal, and that is not a bad job at all. I just need to stick his hammer back on, but a bit of super glue and that'll get sorted. Okay, so that's Dane on foot, and then this is Dane on mount. A couple of leaves have fallen off, but I've got them, so I'm going to stick them back on because I like the leaves. And this is Dane on his piggy. There he is. Look at that. I think the model's brilliant. It's funny as a dwarf riding a boar. Nice little piggy wiggy. And again, the paint job is not a bad paint job at all. You know, he's highlighted a couple of bits on the armor, which that's fine. Again, like I say, I like these ones to be a bit darker, but for the detail on it, you can see he's done got right into the there it is there, the gold. You can see the gold sort of plating around the boar's cloak. He's done these little tusks. You can see the tusks are done really nicely. The colour scheme's really nice. He's gone with a red, but he's darkened the red down. So corn red there, and then obviously probably Mephiston red to highlight it up a little bit, but not too much highlight. But again, these little leaves that he's put on just to customise the base, I think it's fantastic. I do like that. Yeah. So I am very pleased I am very pleased. What I'll do is I'll send, I'll put the pictures up on the YouTube after the end of this video, just so you can see. But now he's going to go, let's get these out. So he's going to go with my army of dwarfs. You know, there's the ballista I've got. Again, I need the need a base for it. And obviously the ballista comes with guys. Now when I bought the ballista was painted, but these guys weren't. So I had to give them a quick paint job. Yeah, darken them down. I used different metal for these ones. And it was a Vallejo gunmetal, I think it's called. So I've still got some Iron Hill dwarfs with spears to actually make up and paint. But as you can see, we've got a ton of dwarfs. Yeah, so most of them need to be painted again. But oh, there we go. And there's the other Iron Hill dwarfs. So you can actually see it goes well. The basing obviously is different. The different system, but that's okay. That is no problem, because we can definitely look. Oh, there we go. Let's move it down. We can definitely look at sort of basing them differently. But to be fair, you know, there's 3 different bases there, and that's all right. You know, there's Danes. We've got some some nice dwarves there. We've got, but yeah, like I say, I've got what, 5 trays of dwarfs. Most of them haven't even been painted up properly yet, because I just don't have the time to do all that, as well as everything else I want to do. It's a bit of a pain really, but there we go. So we've got them. We've got some big shieldy dwarfs to go, so I can actually, you know, use them as allies for the in the dwarfs itself. But I am quite liking the game system for Lord of the Rings, just because it's crazy. You know, the amount of times you're hitting and winning. You know, dwarves are very tough to actually fight as well, because their armor's just so much, you know, hard to kill them. Very hard. But I need to go and have a real good look at how Dane interacts, because he will be getting used. So I will be making a list up with Dane on his piggy. I do want to get some goat riders as well. I need to get some goat riders. Once I get the goat riders, then I can make a nice sort of cavalry list. But yeah, there we have him. So I am quite impressed. So thank you very much, Michael. Okay. He said he's a commission painter, and for a tabletop standard, well, a little bit better than tabletop standard, to be fair. Give him a message. He will no doubt be watching this video, so hopefully if you're there, Michael, leave a comment below. Just give him your details. Let him know about if you've got any websites or anything like that, mate. Just tap that in, and yeah, hopefully people can see that and get some commission paint job done from you. And I will be looking forward to seeing what else he's got to show me, because I said to him, yep, let me know what sort of Iron Hills you've got next. I do want some goat riders. I do want some crossbowmen. I actually want the big chariot as well. I do want that big chariot, but again, Forge World, quite expensive. So yeah, there you go, guys. I'm going to leave the pictures after this video for you to have a look through, and yeah, please leave a comment. See what do you think? What armies do you use for Lord of the Rings? Has anybody played the dwarves and the Dane? Let me know what they think of them. What sort of a good fun list. I'm not bothered about going for all out cheese. Like the cheesiest list you can get. I just like the fun and rule of cool. How cool a dwarf riding a pig. You can't get any cooler than that, really. Except Kings of War do have dwarves riding badgers. Yeah, honey badgers. So that's even cooler. So again, I'm making one of them. So there we go. That is my unboxing of your Lord of the Rings Iron Hills Dwarfs, Dane on mount and Dane walking. Okay, so yeah, I'm quite impressed, I'm quite pleased. Thanks for watching. Okay, I hope you are all staying safe during this COVID time. There's going to be more videos coming along, but at the moment I've been commission painting for a local gaming store for me now, and it's taken a little while. I'm doing some Song of Ice and Fire ones, the Zorse Riders, which are like zebras but half zebras and stuff. Took a little while, as well as painting my own little goblin army up. So I'm quite, I've got a few little bits going on at the time, so we are going to get that video up. Get rid of them leaves there so I don't lose them. Yeah, there's going to be a paint tutorial video of some Zorse Riders and other painting that I'm doing, so please keep watching. We have got another video coming up, which is me and Brad's narrative game. It's the 1500 points, where I'm bringing a ton of dreadnoughts and he's got some heavy stuff, and I'm going to go and hopefully smash him with like 10 dreadnoughts or whatever I'm bringing, because I think it'll be just cool. I just want to bring all my dreadnoughts, it'll look class for me for 40k. I want to get some Gloomspite Gits videos up on there, and some more Age of Sigmar, as well as other games, and one of them is definitely going to be Lord of the Rings, because now I've got Dane, we will be bringing in some Iron Hills. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Please leave a comment below and let me know what your thoughts are, and if there's any other videos you want to see. And from me, please stay safe. Take care.